So you guys are up from the Magnet then, and tell us a bit about what you're doing today. What have you been involved in?
Well, there's like groups from like Newry and Burn, and also we've been getting to know them, and then like some interactive activities.
You were just doing an activity there where it was like a Scrabble board, and you just had to pick letters and stuff. And tell us a bit more about that. What was some of the topics that came up?
There was politicians, there was races, there was guns, and we had to like tell about different ones by landing on a letter, and then we got points from it.
Brilliant. And so you are all competing in different teams. That's right. And what's your team called?
The Matthew Fan Club.
Okay. Is there a reason behind the name?
Matthew's one of the workers from Magnet, and
Is it user big
Matthew's pretty
fans?
cool, so-
Yeah, that's brilliant. And so, how do you think is they're getting on in today's games? Do you think is they're doing well?
I think we're coming second.
Yeah, we're coming second.
We have one group to beat them. I think we're behind them by 2 points.
Okay.
So.
And are you tallying up the points as you're going along, like yourselves, or are they?
The workers have it on.
Oh, they have it on the board. So is there? Well, hopefully is win by the end. What's been your favourite activity so far today?
I like the Scrabble board.
I liked the Scrabble, and I liked the hate. We did like a hate and love one, where two people had to talk about a topic. One hated it and one loved it, and then whoever did the better speech got the 2 points.
Did anybody, when they were doing love or hate it thing, did they have to talk about a topic that they loved, but they had to say why they hated it?
Well, there was dogs and there was chocolate, so I think that was enough
Yeah.
for some people.
It's tough, like, isn't it? I've seen that a couple of times, people having to do it. Why do you think things like this today are important?
I think it's just getting together and meeting new people and just experimenting with new games maybe you haven't tried before.
Yeah. And you've talked a lot today about, like, peace and politics and stuff. What does peace mean to you guys?
Getting like our whole community together and making sure like no one's being mean to someone else, or like
Just having respect
having
for each other.
and having everyone equal.
Brilliant. Listen, thanks very much, guys, for speaking to me. And enjoy the rest of the day. What was your favourite activity you have done today?
Probably like the debates.
The debates, like the two chairs, and
Yeah,
like how to say.
yeah.
What topics came up?
Well, one I was doing, I was hating for like dogs.
Oh, it's a hard one.
Yeah.
How can you say hate dogs? But did you win?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, brilliant! Well done. That's a really tough one. Why do you think events like today are important?
Good for socialising or getting to know what people are thinking or
To bring people together to understand each other and why they're thinking certain things.
Yeah. What does peace mean to you?
well, like not fighting and all, and like staying together as a community.
Yeah. Brilliant. And what would you, if you were to improve on these games, what do you think it needs?
We'll talk about what like the troubles and all that happened there.
Yeah. So do you think like maybe in school would you talk much about like troubles or
In history, like I'm going to be learning it at the end of this year in history.
yeah.
There's, although a lot of people, like mostly everyone would know about the troubles, but not everyone would know what happened, what it was about, who started it, who said what, everything.
Yeah. No, listen guys, thanks very much for talking to me. Enjoy the rest of it. How are you getting on in the points, by the way?
Yeah.
Is there winning?
I'm good for winning.
So the other group are, they were saying they're in second place and then they had just to beat one group, so it's Susans. They're
Yeah.
doing well. What's the name of your team?
What a date man is.
How to date mayonnaise?
It's inspired from like, it was the first name we came up with when the group started a couple of years ago.
11 met 21, so that's the out of date. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well listen, thanks very much for chatting to us today guys. And enjoy the rest of the day. clap.
Niall, Morgan, Logan, Bruce,
Brilliant. And what group are you coming from today?
Silver Bridge,
Great. And so you're taking part in today's Hunger for Peace games. Have you got to meet people from the other groups and stuff like that? Yeah. Yeah. Have you enjoyed that? Yeah. What's been your favourite activity of the day?
The what they call it, the Scrabble game, the like
Scrabble game.
The Scrabble? Yeah.
like a
What?
walk around and something.
You had to stand on the different letters and then.
Like it was worth a certain amount of points and then that's the topic.
What was the topic that you guys got?
Flags.
Flags, right? And so what way did you approach it? Did you come up with names for countries or?
Yeah, I said Nigeria.
I said Jamaica.
Great. And you've talked a lot about like the likes of peace and community relations, stuff like that today. Why do you think talking about them topics is important?
So we like know what to do whenever we're older and we know what it is and we won't get into trouble.
Yeah. And in your community, do you see like, would you ever see signs of like division or like where communities don't get along or?
Really?
Yeah,
Like Protestants.
What would be the signs of like communities not getting along?
like fights and stuff.
People making fun of other people because whatever they're different than the other people.
Yeah. And then is there examples of how the two communities in your area maybe can come together? Is there examples of when they?
Like football for county.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Together.
two different teams.
Would you play Gaelic yourselves?
Yeah.
And Gaelic or hurling?
Gaelic.
Gaelic. What team do you play for?
Silver Bridge.
Who do you play for? Sure. Oh, brilliant. So that's the community coming together there in this interview. Brilliant. And who's higher up the table?
We won Division 1 A, they won Division 1 B.
Brilliant. Fair play to you, lads. What's your team name called today?
Big Saoirse.
Big Saoirse, right? And how you getting on in that table in there?
Well, bit of a mess.
We're not doing great, like
Less a team.
So, well, you can make it back up in this second half here. What's some of the other activities you got involved in today? Can you remember any of the other ones?
Well, we had to work together to make our team and all. And
Oh yeah, your community.
Yeah.
And what sort of stuff did you guys build in your community with the Legos?
Chippy.
church, and big Christmas tree. Christmas tree.
Yeah, that's what every community needs. Brilliant. What's your team name in there?
Having more.
Right, brilliant. And what group are you with today? Brilliant. One of the first things you had to do today was about creating a community, and you had to be Legos and stuff, didn't you? To make that. Can you remember what some of the things was that you put in your community?
And we put like football pitches and parks and a water park and a skate park. And we put more houses so that there's not as many homeless people
That's amazing.
and apartments.
Wow, like not a lot of teams get that much done in the space of time to do that. I've seen a couple of these, and I think I was one last week, and the only thing they had built was just one house. But well done, folks. Did you enjoy that activity?
Yeah, it was fun.
Is there anything for your group that you do like to identify yourselves? Like, have you got a flag, or have you got like any wee like signs or something that you guys do? Come on the town. That's great. Why do you think it's important to do events like this?
Well, it's a good experience to meet other people and like team with them or like do stuff with them to get to know them and all. So
Yeah.
I think this one's a good one because you're mixing Northern Ireland with the Southern Ireland.
Yeah. So you guys are in Louth, aren't you? Oh, brilliant. What does like the term peace like mean to you guys?
That everyone feels safe
And
and
like,
there's like no fighting going on.
and everyone gets to take part in something that someone else is doing.
Yeah.
Equality.
And going back to the wee community activity again, if you were adding more to that community, what more would you add on to it? What else does the community need?
Maybe like something about climate change, to like maybe parks or something. If we might need more parks and trees.
Yeah, cool.
And we should have more of a like recycling station.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, guys, thanks very much for speaking to us. Enjoy the rest of the day and good luck in the games.
Thank you.
Which one of the activities have you enjoyed most today?
Probably the Scrabble.
The Scrabble? Yeah. Did you just win much points off it?
We won 10 points.
10 points. Dead on. And what was the topic that came up for you guys?
Guns.
Guns?
Yeah.
Aye. So, did any Call of Duty or Battlefield knowledge come into play there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps out a lot. That's the type of studying I'd like to do anyway. So you've been taking part in the activities and talking about themes around like peace and conflict and stuff. Why do you think it's important to talk about them type of topics?
To stay peaceful in the real world and stuff.
Yeah. And what does peace mean to you?
Means that years ago there would have been towers and patrols from British soldiers, so that means we don't have to endure that the stress of the troubles.
Yeah, that's brilliant. What's your team name?
The regiments.
The Regiments?
Yeah.
What's the reason behind the name?
Right, so there's a girl in the group and she likes to draw, and she like created a character called Reggie, and everyone in the youth group just loves Reggie, so our group is
That's brilliant.
the Regiments.
That's great. It's like a wee like superhero character.
No, just like a wee bird person.
Just a wee bird. How you getting on the points table? Are you doing well?
I think we have like 20 points.
Yeah. Just try and move up that leaderboard then. Yeah. What else have you enjoyed about the day? Have you enjoyed meeting some of the people from the other clubs?
Yeah, that was fun. The food was nice.
The food was nice.
Yeah.
What would you say, like, days like today need? You know, what could it improve on?
Not really. It's good enough.
Community relations and like social skills, like debating.
Yeah. You had like the bit of like the love hate boxing and stuff, like the debating with it. Can you just remember what just talked about in that?
When I did it, it was dogs, and then Jared did it, and he was at school.
Yeah. Was he love school or hate school?
It was love.
Love school? See, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
But listen guys, thanks very much for chatting to me. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Yep.